Good morning. My name's Gavin Readman and welcome to episode 62 of Drug-Free ADHD and Superfocus. And this is for all the sentinels out there, and by that I mean the people that have adult ADHD. And if you've got ADHD or younger than that, well, at least it'll maybe give you an idea of what's coming. So today I'm going to be talking about the magic of 3 for ADHD. What's that mean? And I'm going to explain to you why that number is actually important to you. Now, as you may know, I'm trying to focus on anything that isn't relevant or isn't something that you've mastered. That means your one thing that you are obsessed with can be very difficult. Now, the older you get, I'm going to tell you, at least after 26, it is going to get easier because basically your prefrontal cortex, which is the bit that isn't completed until about that age, is still has been completed, and that means that at least it stops getting any worse. As if that helped. But one of the things that you can do to help your the condition itself is make sure that you at least give yourself a fighting chance by using habits, rituals, rhythms, etc., which I've talked about in the previous episodes, and they then make your life simpler. And the magic of 3 for ADHD is basically that. Don't try and concentrate on anything on a daily basis on more than 3 different things. Make sure you write them down. So take 5 minutes in the morning, literally, if it just is 3 post-it notes, write them down, stick them somewhere where you literally walk past them or are sat looking at them over the day. Make sure you get those 3 things done. And if you're, another example would be if you're trying to listen to a conversation. Now that's something we really do find difficult, especially if it's boring. We tend to finish people's sentences when we're younger. And the one thing that I do then, which is a simple trick, is I hold my thumb to make sure that I actually listen to the other person and squeeze it. And it reminds me to keep my mouth shut and use my ears. And the other thing is I only try and remember 3 things. 99% of the time, the person that sat in front of you only actually wants to tell you one really important thing in their life. And listening to them, whether that be in a business setting or a personal setting, maybe it's your boyfriend, maybe it's your mother, your father, whoever it is, if you can sit there and listen to people, it is a gift that will keep giving for the rest of your life. And there we go. That is the magic for 3, and I hope you've enjoyed this particular episode. As always, this is sponsored by Leaderstribe.tv. That's also a YouTube channel we have, and I basically post the videos that I'm sending out now on Facebook onto that channel each day as well. So if you fancy looking at a whole playlist of these, you can go onto YouTube. If you can go on Facebook and type in Drug-Free ADHD or Superfocus, you should be able to find most of these. They're numbered to a certain extent. And certainly, it doesn't really matter about the order, but you will find things that will be useful for you with regard to ADHD. And as always, have a plan, be fun, foster wisdom wherever you see it, and may you have a good morning, a good afternoon, or a good night, wherever you happen to be. And I'll see you again tomorrow.